I'll be reacting to the Executioner and Her Way of Life, episode 12. I'll be watching it from High Dive's website, and I'll be starting off my reaction in 1-0 go. The do noise. All right, now it's here. I'm assuming. Oh my! Although knowing our girl, I don't think she'd be inclined of wanting to go back to her world, though. Oh. But that's a fucked up way of going back, though. That's what I was thinking. She wasn't going to want to go back because of Menu. And I wouldn't blame her. Oh, man. The thing is, though, that would only be trailer material if she had an actual cameras and multiple locations to record all this type of stuff right now. This cheeky bitch. I can only help with. Oh. Ah! But no, no, it's good because Mena wouldn't have. I mean, Nakari wouldn't have been able to face her. I like how at the very least in the close-up shots, Pandemonium is rendered with 2D animation, though. I was getting worried for a second that they were just gonna render Pandemonium in that form, and like CGI. I was gonna be like, that's gonna be one of the roughest ways the series is gonna go after it had multiple high-quality episodes. I thought it was gonna be that kind of series where the animators ran a budget for its last episode. Because as someone who's seen all the non-sequel, non-spin-off anime for like, I believe now close to 2 years straight now. That happens a lot nowadays. Where it feels like the animation team or the production team ran out of money and they're like, just fuck it. They just whip something out for the last episode. Like in the past, the anime that come to mind that did that were One Drake Priority from seasons ago. Oh yeah, definitely The Promised Neverland season 2 did that. That series like literally fell apart. Like its wheels all fucking burst figuratively with its last episode. Geki Idol did the same shit too, where its last episode was an atrocity, the animation. Thankfully though, at least it's kind of reassuring seeing our Pandemonium in 2D animation close-up shots though. Whew! All right, now it's back. I gotta admit, again, that's some nice stylistic choice there. Like whenever it's super close up, like or even doing like a direct attack on Pandemonium's body, it looks really, really good in 2D. That means they're gonna have to kill it what near 100 times. Ooh, I wonder they'll have enough. I wonder they'll have enough to keep on going. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh man, I love her lady. Kind of makes you wonder though if I like how she's celebrating the opposition's strength. That's what I do like about Pandemonium. It really does give her quite the personality, even though she's an evil son of a. I mean, no, she's an evil bitch. Question is, though, how long is that recharge going to last, though? That's a good point. Out of all of them, Pandemon definitely has the weirdest body of all the characters in this anime so far. Well, she's going to have to find a way. Aw, I fucking love that bravery. Yeah. Oh shit. All right. Oh, I kind of can show up anytime now because that is a good point. I mean, and it is making a girl predictable. And what I mean by predictable, the more predictable she is, yeah, the less effective her attacks are going to be. Yeah, what a sadistic bitch. Oh. All right, when is our girl's queen going to show up? Because she could really, and I mean, really use some backup from Akari right now. Oh. I get him at the running animation's so good. It's fluid. I love it. Oh. Oh, fuck. Could it be Momo? Oh, wait, no, the princess probably. Yo! Damn, what a fucking boss. And this is actually nice, seeing a creative way of the series handling its fights, seeing Menno utilize a different weapon. And it does go back with Menno's weakness of not having the highest ether supply either. It's kind of sad knowing like every single time Akari does that, she just loses more of her memories. Like that's like one of the saddest things. Like knowing how her combat style really works now and the consequences to it. Oh, this old bitch better be careful what she's wishing for. Oh, okay, no, it's definitely got it because it feels like time's being manipulated. Yeah! That looks like time reversal. Oh shit. Took her long enough. I'm just joking. No, she showed up just in time. I mean, Menno's not gonna have it. Yeah, she's gonna have to use her. I mean, if she sees it, if she succeeds in rescuing her girl, then yeah, she will actually quantify as a heroine. Good. And that's just a good reason as any to not abandon her or leave her by herself. Oh, that's an adorable little moment there. Oh, that's actually some nice character development from Menu because the Menu in episode 1 wouldn't have been inclined of utilizing. I wouldn't necessarily be able to say if she's pure though, but she's definitely quantifies in all the other bits. Oh yeah, I'm sure she'll get a dark ending for herself. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Oh, what the? Okay, no, there has to be some kind of ability or trigger. Yeah, there's no way. Uh huh. You know, it kind of gives these like Naruto substitution vibes with what Akari and Meno just did. Part of me hopes he isn't going to give everything she's got because at that point, I think our girl might become a vegetable. If she were to. Whoa! Oh, there's no way that bitch is surviving that. Ha! Yeah, get wrecked, bitch! Woo! Yo, that was awesome! Oh, shit. That was probably like one of the most satisfying death sequences in this episode. I mean, in the series, by far. I mean, oh man, she's smart. She's gonna figure out a way. At least that's my assumption, anyway. Oh, okay. Seems like she's starting to genuinely like Akari a bit more, just going by that smile, because we rarely see Menu genuinely smile like that in the series. Fucking good. Should have gone more for invulnerability, though. That's on her for making that mistake. What the? What evil bitch causing all that just for that reason? I mean, hey, some people are just born with that kind of fucked up mindset. Oh, okay, well, I guess there's that too. Oh boy. Okay then. Oh yeah, that's an interesting question now because you can tell Menu. Oh man, so she can go fuck off. But no, when it comes to Manu, yeah, it's gonna make things a lot more complicated now because she's got all the love. Well, I wouldn't say all the love, but you can tell she definitely looks at Akari on a positive light now. Yeah, man, this was like the start of a series rather than like a season finale. Huh. Oh man, I fucking love the princess, Asana. And no, she's a good gal too because she could have literally pressed on for more answers, but she didn't do it. She could have taken advantage of the fact that Akari and Menu were like tired of shit to get the information she wanted, yet she didn't do that. So that's why I love that subtlety there. I'm assuming that's the afterlife, at least for the rest of this series. Wait, what? I mean, that's a damn good question. And the way she smiled after saying that. Aww. Oh, the boy. The boy that man who killed in episode 1. Kind of curious. Wait, what? That sounds like pandemonium. That sounds like everything she does. Well, yeah, I mean, of course, someone's personality. Oh man, I really do hope they announce a season 2 for this because man, it's gonna be really rough for the series ends on this note. Oh man. I really do hope though, like awesome chaos that's on the path of our main girls. I hope man who busts both of them up. I'm sure it's also because she's a strong girl though. I'm also sure because Momo's super strong too. That had a lot to do with it too. But it was also probably because Akari helped her out. And I don't think she has to apologize for shit though. I mean, she tried to help out our girl despite the amount of danger on herself. I don't think Momo has any reason to apologize at all. I mean, oh man, bits like that really warm me up though. I mean, doesn't hurt to try. Ooh. Ah. I mean, would there be a point though? I mean, oh, okay, I guess it makes sense. All right, she's cool. She's cool. I mean, that's life. So sometimes you gotta handle more than what you bargained for. No, honestly, that lady did do a good job of things, and she was a good asset. So, oh, hey, that doesn't sound unnecessary at all. Good. I'm glad she's saying that because the series has been implying that Flair's got a bitch streak to her. So, then honestly, she wouldn't kill her. But oh, I like how she's asking much more serious questions now. At least you can tell Menu's changing. Oh, that is so adorable. And plus, I don't think Mena has to worry about that because there's still the whole bit where she's gonna have to try to find a way of killing her. Hmm. Oh fuck. It makes sense. She did utilize a lot of her abilities. Well, she used a lot of her power, so it makes sense that she'd be losing a lot of her memories. No, she will do it again. There's no way. I don't think Gamenok could ever hate Akari, though. I mean, they've battled for each other various times. Oh, he was about to say, you're my friend. That's what he was about to say. I love this like a punch with like sound effect. I wonder what she means by that. Oh. Okay, and how does she intend on doing that? I just love that confidence. Ah, it always warms me up. Then she wouldn't kill her. That's going to be my guess as to what Mena would be thinking. Ah, I wish you would have completed that thought. I wouldn't say she's a villain, but she's more of a morally gray lady. I'd say she's a morally gray personality or character. At least that's how I would look at Menu. I swear. It's just sad seeing Akari's stance on that, though. I mean, man, that's president shit. Then no matter what, the series doesn't seem like it's gonna have a happy ending if it ever does get to that. Ooh, there's more. Okay, looks like Flair knows more than she's letting on. Wait, repetitions? What the fuck? Yo, no, it can't end like that. Ah, I need more. Oh man. Okay, well that cliffhanger hurt like a motherfucker. Shit. All right, got him. This is a damn great episode. I'm definitely gonna give this one a 9 out of 10 because it sets the ball rolling. Because for one, there was a lot of plot progression. Because at least that portion of Pandemonium was defeated, even though we know that a bit of her survived along with the Monon. But at least they got through this arc in this episode. And this episode also didn't dick around because it shows that, yeah, truly the endgame boss in this series is Flair. Especially considering the fact that she knows all about the looping. And the way she has like zero reservations about killing her own apprentice just shows you how much of an ultra mega evil bitch she is. So, all in all, I'll give the episode credit. it really makes Flare a much more engaging antagonist, seeing out the fact that, yeah, she knows about the looping, like she knows about all this shit, which increases the stakes because at least before this point, I was like, all right, Akari, at the very least, no one else knows that she's looping. Well, I hope it's obvious to see that Flare knows about all this shit too. But our girl Akari doesn't know this, so that's what I love about this series because now it's gonna put everything into deep shit. And I like it. It's gonna make it so that if it gets to season 2, it's gonna be able to hit the ground running almost instantaneously. So that's why I really dug the writing quality of the episode. And aside from big grandiose twists like that, the episode also was fantastic because the episode had a lot of character development. Like you can tell when it comes to Akari, we're seeing a lot of character. I want to say, okay, we're seeing some character development because she's getting more clingy towards Menu, but we're seeing some character degression because we see that her memories, they're just, now that she's utilizing her abilities more, they're just going away a lot more quickly now. And that's a scary proposition there. And I do love the growth for Meno too, because you can tell, and even Momo commented on this too, it seems like now Akari is going to be, well, not Akari, Men is going to be potentially doing things for the sake of Akari. And I like that growth because it was a long time coming with the amount of times these girls have covered each other up. It made sense that eventually our girl Menu was going to care for Akari. Eventually, like legitimately give a shit. And I mean, it's even more apparent when she's thinking of what ifs, like what if there was a way to prevent our girl Akari from utilizing her abilities willy-nilly. Like you can already tell our girl Menu, she didn't outright think it, but she's starting to think about scenarios where she wouldn't be forced to kill Akari. At least she's starting to anyway. So all in all, this shows to me that there is a lot of nice natural character development too to go along with the episode. So that's why I thought the writing in this episode was just straight up on fire. And to top it all off, something else that really made the episode great was also seeing the conviction on Momo's face. How she wants to do some shit to our main girl, Akari. So I can't wait to see where that's going to lead. The animation arc were really darn good this episode. Only like the far away CGI shots look awkward, but the close-up shots of Pandemonium and her battle form did look good. Voice acting was great. And that's overall, I got to give the episode a 9 and 10. As for the series itself, if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, in that end, I'll rate this series in general. Because remember, my scale 5 is average and 10 is exceptional. I'm actually going to rate this series a 6.5 to 10. It's above average, but since it leaves off on such a cliffhanger note where it's like, okay, this is a cool cliffhanger, but are we ever going to get more episodes? I mean, this series has the cool buildup of, oh yeah, we got Flare as an endgame boss. That's interesting. Oh yeah, Pandemonium is still alive with Manon. They're still alive. Like, don't get me wrong, all that shit is cool and all, but I can only really rate this series a 6.5 out of 10 because it's like, if this series never gets more sequels, then it's going to limit the watchability of the series exponentially due to there being no conclusive ending, because it's like, well, shit, it's set up all of these plot threads. But in saying that, this series did make itself pretty intriguing, though, because here's the thing. Even though, yes, the ending wasn't really completely it wasn't, say, completely conclusive. There was positives. I did like how Akari went from not caring about Mena's well-being to eventually caring about her to the point where it's all like, okay, then. At the very least, she cares a little bit more about her, and you can even see Momo start to even notice that too and get worried, and you can tell she wants to do something towards Akari. Then I like the growth for Akari here, because in this series, as the series progressed, she got more confident with the usage of her abilities. You saw more confidence. She had that swaggerific factor. So I really love what they did with our other main girl. And I like Princess Ashana too. I thought she was a nice character. I love that selflessness when she was asking about Momo's well-being, or how she instantly wanted a whole ass to try to protect any civilians. Like the princess was a pretty nice character. I even liked characters too, like Flair, because even though we didn't get to see much of Flair, like every scene involving her was engaging, intense, and even more intense now in this last bit in the series. And not just that, but another thing that I also really liked about this series too was just the fact that, aside from the nice characters, its premise was original, where you have characters being each guy from another world, but you have an executionist try to get rid of them to prevent them causing massive amounts of damage. That's a pretty good premise in on itself, and it makes the series fun. And aside from that, the animation quality for the series was good. You can definitely tell that JC staff, they put in real efforts into the series. They didn't have assets, so that's why, taking all these factors in consideration, if I had to rate the series overall on a scale of 1 to 10, I got to give it a 6.5 out of 10. The only thing really limiting me from giving it a higher score is that, well, it has a big ass cliffhanger. Like, if this series ever gets to season 2, then I'll bump up my rating to a 7 out of 10. And if season 2 ends up being like the finest bits of animation I've seen, then I'll even bump it up to a 7.5 or even 8 out of 10. But as it stands, though, like, this series has so many loose ends. It has so much build-up without any payoff, just considering the fact that, well, yeah, it just ends like this. I really can't give it a score of a 7 or 8 out of 10, because it's like, it's not the creme to the creme among animations due to, again, its unconclusive nature, because that shit does matter, because I guess I just can't tell someone, oh yeah, y'all, watch this series that has all this build up but no payoff. I can't really do that. But at the same time, I enjoyed this series a good deal, though. But it's just that the appeal of this series is limited if it never gets more episodes, though. But in saying that, it was a fun series. I enjoyed it. And if it were to get a season 2, I would 99% react to that with, like, no questions asked. I would be there in day one. But yeah, everyone, these are my thoughts on the last episode and the series in general. I thought it was a fun ride. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and also hope y'all hit the bell for notifications. And also, right before I go, I'll just say thank y'all for sticking for my reactions, either if it was just for this episode or my reactions to the other episodes. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, y'all, and bye-bye, everyone.